Now, so this might be a long video, I thought I'd say right off the bat that the PMDB YouTube video series will continue, despite the fact I posted on my second video of 2015 that I could no longer do this, blah blah blah. Ignore it, I was having a bad day. As you may or may not be aware of, I do battle deep depression sometimes. It sometimes shines through my videos, but I do have my off days, and but I'm feeling a lot happier today, so I thought I'd come back on and show that. Now, fuck, that tea is hot. Made it far too hot. I think I need warm milk. Anyways, so yeah, I thought I'd come back on and announce that the videos will continue, despite my comment yesterday. I hope you can understand that sometimes I do have my off days, and I'll say something that I feel at the time, but like I say, I'm feeling much better today, so hopefully there'll be no more of those incidents for the rest of the year, because I really want to kick my depression's ass this year and put myself first, put my family first, and those who are close to me. But yeah, so the PMDB YouTube video series that started nearly this is my 6th consecutive year, but it will be nearly 5 years ago. On April 23rd, 2010, I uploaded my first ever online video to YouTube, followed by my second. It was a random day, but later on I discovered that April 23rd is in fact John Cena's birthday. So yeah, it's quite ironic considering he's the face of WWE, and WWE's my favourite thing ever, you know, wrestling, professional wrestling. Been in my life for a very long time. I can remember when it was the 1992 Royal Rumble, and which of course is still the best ever Royal Rumble, and I recently just watched the 2015 Royal Rumble with my cousin, who is even my younger cousins. I have 2 younger cousins, and they are becoming too like me. One of them loves wrestling, really loves wrestling the way I used to, and the other one already makes YouTube videos, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, he was up, we were watching 2015 Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar, like I mentioned in previous video, fucking beast. That match, triple threat match, was outstanding. That was one of the best matches I've ever seen. The spot where Seth Rollins jumps off the top rope, flying elbow onto Brock through the table, that was an incredible moment. The Royal Rumble match, of course, has been universally panned. It was boring, it was dreadful. The crowd was deflated as soon as Daniel Bryan was thrown over the top rope, or rather pushed out. And then Raw, I watched Raw, and it was, well, the WWE couldn't really help it, as their live show with the fans got cancelled, but they had Raw at the WWE headquarters, and it was a dreadful show. I felt cheated. I paid $19.99 for the Royal Rumble, and they practically showed the Royal Rumble on Raw, and it was a bit cheeky, isn't it, that? Now, I haven't had a chance to mention that during my absence from YouTube, from the last video I made in 2014 to my first video I made this year, I have actually already been in a video. I'm not sure if it's on the internet yet. I don't think it'll be on TV, but I did in fact film and was paid for to be in a commercial for an oil company, subsea engineering. My uncle happens to work there, and I was asked to, I had to get over my camera shyness. that was a bit difficult. But once I was over my camera shyness, I took part in this advert, and yeah, I have seen a rough copy. I think I look dreadful in it, but I think everybody everybody who watches themselves always think they look dreadful. But yeah, hey, I basically got paid those couple of days for doing nothing, which beat sitting around in an office, doing office shit like I'm so used to the last few jobs have been in. So yeah, it was a nice change just being filmed with another group of guys and girls. So yeah, for this subsea advert. If it goes online and I find it, I will post a link to it. I won't upload it because copyright and all that fun and games, but I will post a link so you can all see me in action like you've never seen me before. There's no audio. I think there'll be people or music over it. It would just be me looking like I or trying to look like I know what I'm doing in an office and in a factory, playing around with offshore tools. My uncle showed me how to do some things on an iPad, and yeah, so it's PMDB like you've never seen him before. But anyways, like I mentioned at the start of the video before I got into a Royal Rumble Ramble, PMDB will continue on here. There's 3 things that have affected my life a great deal these last 15 years. One of them is OCD, Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. Now, I've fairly kicked its ass the last few years. It used to be a lot worse. The other thing, of course, is deep depression. That's really affected my life. And the third thing is other people. I am guilty as charged when it comes to, being affected by what others say and do far too often. But I'm going to kick my depression's ass this year. I'm determined more than ever. I'm going to put myself first and just not give a fuck what anybody else thinks, and just live the life that I want to live, and put my family and friends, close friends first, and all that stuff. So yeah, the next video, I'm not sure when it will be, but yeah, like I said, the PMDB YouTube video series will continue on.